Ellen Horan, President and CEO at the Greater Reading Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I'm here today for our Member Spotlight. With me is Beth Hahn. Beth, welcome. She's President and founder of SAH Inc.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I noticed when I was doing a little background research on you, we have something in common. We're both Shippensburg grads. I did not know that. So,
Yes, many, unfortunately, years ago.
Yeah, well, I was very, very impressed when I read that upon graduating from Shippensburg, you started a business.
I wish I could say, I mean, a little bit of it was young and naive in the fact of what are you getting yourself into, but I had the opportunity, and it was a fabulous opportunity at the time. I had a position that was available to me. I could have gone into retail, and I took this instead.
So tell us about the type of business you started. And is it this business or the precursor to this business that you started then, or was it a different one?
No, it is this business, actually.
Okay.
My father came to me when I graduated from college and said, I have an idea, and I decided to run with it. I incorporated the business myself, and we came up with the name, the fictitious name form. So it was very interesting going through the procedures to incorporate and to start the business. And we started as more of a retail store, originally selling equipment to people who could handle their own installations.
And we're talking about security equipment.
Yes,
so
I apologize.
People that can handle installing their own security.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my father in the industry, he was in the commercial and industrial security industry, and still is, actually. And he sells to a lot of electrical contractors. So they were looking for professional equipment that they wanted to be able to install in their own homes.
Okay.
And I was their resource for that. We could talk them through what was necessary to be done, provide them the professional equipment, and away they went.
Wow. Very unusual for someone to be able to start a business that young. What were some of the things you wish you knew then that you knew now?
Well, keeping in mind what's required to grow a business and the time that's involved. I was very young, just out of college. So my focus was on the business, but not really understanding, what needed to be done at that time. I feel as though I've learned a lot from some of the people that I've met along the way. I have aligned myself with different alarm companies, learning from them, and still staying friends with them, even though we're competitors. That has helped me. But I think you're going into it with coming out of college with a marketing degree. Really, I did not learn about starting a business from Shippensburg. It was, this is pretty much pay attention to what your dad has to tell you and try some different things.
Sure, he'd be so proud to hear that.
Yes. And I still listen to what he has to tell me, so it still happens.
Good. Okay, so fast forward, here we are 25 years later. And 26. What does the business look like?
When I started
today?
The business, we were a do-it-yourself alarm company that selling the professional equipment. Now we are a fully installed, we do our all custom installations. We do sell equipment to people who can handle their own installations as well. But our mainstay is going with a custom installed system. And we really started in the residential market 26 years ago. We have expanded into the commercial end of the business. So we are residential and commercial.
Okay.
Security, video, card access.
Okay. So talk to us about the trends in your industry. What's the latest technology in safety and security?
Security systems aren't just security systems anymore. They have turned into interactive or connective homes. You see all the ads on TV from Xfinity. They've done a great job of advertising for us, which is great. We didn't have to spend that kind of funds to do the advertising, but there's been recognition about what is available for customers. So we're doing a lot more with lighting, locking, thermostat control, video. Video is a huge trend right now. As you can see, we see in the news all the different abductions and break-ins and things like that, and they're being caught on video. Video has been enhanced tremendously in what the image looks like and the cost.
Great. In fact, the Chamber will be helping the City of Reading Police Department in acquiring more cameras for just that reason. The newer technology has sharper images. It's really assisting them in catching and convicting people of crime. So
yeah, well, what you've seen in the past in videos on TV when there's a break-in in a bank, you've seen very pixelated images. Those were
Correct.
analog cameras.
Okay.
Now we're looking at all IP technology,
Okay.
and it's made a huge difference in the clarity.
now, are people starting to put those in their homes, or is that still pretty much a commercial trend?
No, it's actually becoming a very important trend when it comes to residential. And customers can afford it. It's much more affordable than it was before. The technology has just been so advanced, and it's more important to people to catch that image, not just to protect their home, but also see what's going on. Not only just for the criminal, but they want to see children coming home. They want to see their pets. Are they okay? They just want to check out what's
Okay.
going on during the day.
Sounds good. Now, this being a holiday season, I guess we're seeing on the news the UPS thefts, people following the UPS trucks and getting caught on camera. Do you have any tips for homeowners or business people on things they should be watchful for with theft on the rise in the holiday season?
Well, no matter how it's done, we should always be alert to our surroundings. We should be alert through keeping an eye on neighbors. We should be alert by keeping lights lit around, when it's darker much earlier. So light your lights. Keep an eye on the neighbors' homes. Have a plan in place. If packages are being delivered, make sure that there's someone there that can get those for you. And if you have an alarm system, please arm it.
Right.
Please use it. If you're not using it, call your alarm company, figure out why it's not being used, and make sure it's starting to arm it.
Okay, good. Well, you brought a couple of show and tell items with you. Did you want to make a comment on any of them before we wrap up?
I did. This is a lock, a Z-Wave lock. So you can let someone in your home from your smartphone or from actually any internet source, right from an alarm.com app. The security systems, they are much easier to handle these days for arming and disarming. And they actually will give you a 4-day weather forecast on them, as well as arming the system and being able to control lights, which is really cool. And I have a video camera. So that's an indoor video camera, most often used as a nanny cam or watching the animals or the kids come home. And there's outdoor cameras as well.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. One of the other things I noted is that you're also very committed to giving back to the community. In what ways have you been able to do that?
I've been involved in the Restoring Hope Foundation through the Home Builders
that's
Association.
Wonderful. Yep.
I was with the original board that started the Restoring Hope. That's been very rewarding because you get to see the family come and have their lives changed and move forward. And every one of the families that has been involved in that program has given back to the next family.
They're paying it
So
forward.
they are definitely paying it forward.
Very good.
That's great. We just adopted some families from Mary's Shelter
Okay.
and Berks Women in Crisis.
Wonderful.
So we like to do those things.
Wonderful. Beth, thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. And thank you also very much for being a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome.